we have a 2-week Pandel program, and that had already been organised. So Prabhupada wanted us to stay for the 2 weeks of the Pandel program. So we spent that time there. So at the time we felt we were very, very fortunate. Srila Prabhupada personally went down to fight Mr. Nair. He was the Mahasanapati of Lord Chaitanya's Sankirtan movement, and we were very fortunate that we were the frontline infantrymen that went out onto the battlefield and fought for the Sankirtan movement of Lord Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. So we felt as though we were directly being controlled and by Srila Prabhupada. So it was a very intimate thing, you know. And then some of the in the morning, Prabhupada would come down and he would go on morning walks along Juhu Beach, and I was fortunate enough to go on 3 or 4 of those morning walks with the when Prabhupada had the famous conversations with Dr. Patel. So I was present for those, and then Prabhupada would come back. He would greet the deities, and we would have Guru Puj every morning. Then in the evening, actually, not many people came to the Pandel program. Not many people at all, probably 10 or 15. So Prabhupada would not talk for very long, and then we would have Aarti in front of the deities. Actually, in those days, the deities were in a shed. They were just in this simple shed, and it had a small mandap in front of it with a roof over it, and it was very, very small. And Lokanath Brahmachari was the head pujari at the time, and each evening we'd have an ecstatic kirtan. Usually Achyutananda would lead, and we would you can see there's video footage of it by what's his name, the photographer, by Yadabha Prabhu, and you can see us all singing and dancing in front of Prabhupada, and Prabhupada would be he was playing the gong like that. So again, that was a very intimate sort of time. There was probably only 20 of us there, you know. And then at the end of the Aarti, they used to bring out a big plate with a mountain full of halwa, like that, and Prabhupada would distribute. And at that time, the whole lot of little street urchins in the local area, they would come, probably about 20 of them, right? And Prabhupada would serve them halwa every night, like that. And then after serving them, and if the very few guests that were there, Prabhupada would serve us brahmacharis, right? And he knew that we were pretty hungry, so he'd get a big handful of halwa, like that, right? And he'd come and he'd actually wipe it onto our hands, right? Touching us and wiping the halwa onto our hands, you know. So that was pretty far out too, you know. It was really getting the mercy of Srila Prabhupada, you know. So.